What's up, guys? Welcome to see Arsenal Garage here. We got Brayden again. Hi, Brayden. Again. I don't know. I guess I haven't had you in any because they never made it. But today we're here with his 93 B2200. Yeah, the mini truck. So Brayden just picked this up a few weeks ago, right? Yeah, for 900 bucks. Really clean truck, super nice. Good in, we clean the engine, runs awesome. Has a few little quirks and things, but it's super clean. Interior is actually pretty nice. The dash is super good. The steering wheel is pretty nice. There's no cracks in the dash. The carpet's great. Only issue is the seats. So tonight we have a solution for that. I'll show you that in just a second. It's the engine. Now we cleaned it up a little bit. It's the wrinkle paint on there. Kind of painted a few things. Still needs some work. He wants to do a few things. What are your plans, Brayden? What do you want to do?
I'm thinking 1.6 Miata, turbo, 300 horsepower. That's my goal anyway. That's
always the goal. But as I'll have to show you guys, I have a Miata now too. This was my Lexus, but I have a Miata. So we know the 1.6 are great motors. They are similar to these. You can swap them in. So we're looking at doing the Miata swap with the fat turbo. But anyways, for tonight, we got these goodies. So these were out of a Hyundai. I say Tiburon. He says Tiburon. I don't know. But they're out of a Hyundai. So they're a little dirty, but they're actually in really good shape. The mount's pretty simple. They're all mechanical, everything. And they've got a good amount of bolstering on them as well, which is nice. So a little bit more ready to get ready for like the drifty stuff. Yeah, exactly. So they're pretty clean. So we're going to go with those. And so we're going to just fab up some brackets for them. We've already taken a look at them. They're pretty, should be not too simple. So we've got some 3/16 inch flat stock there that we're just going to be welding onto the end feet there. Well, we did bend the end feet up right there. We bent them level because they were curved before. But besides that, that's about all we've done. So I'm going to throw them in there and make it all sport-like and stuff.
Low rider.
Can you even see over the steering wheel?
No, that's not important. You're winning.
As long as you look cool, right?
As long as you're winning.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's all that matters. Slap shift it.
If I'm this low, I can short shift it.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So I think we'll start the passenger seat, yeah? That sounds good. All right, let's do that. Okay, so we got the passenger seat in.
Yes.
So we're gonna start off. So right now it's about middle of sliding back and forth, because this is about probably the steepest you want the seat at for angle wise. So right now it's pretty close to hitting on the back. So it's about in the middle with the rails. Now there's one bolt location there. There's the other one there. The other one, don't know if you can see it, probably not. It's underneath the seat in the back. So it's only got 3, which we're gonna just do with 3 for now. Should be fine. So the nice thing is right here where we want the seat, the bolt hole's pretty much directly in front of this. So we're gonna weld on a piece of metal, bend it down, bolt it in there. Same deal here. Weld a piece of metal forward, bolt it in there. Pretty easy. Same deal on the back. It's pretty similar, which I don't think you can see. And then we're just gonna have to use the factory seat belts because these ones don't work, so we still gotta pull those off. But besides that, shouldn't be too bad. So we're gonna start working on the front bracket first, probably. Okay, so for the first one, we're gonna cut it at 4 inches. That should give us plenty of room to bolt it and weld along the sides of the existing seat rail for extra strength. So we're gonna cut that and then figure out angles here. Okay, so this is the first bracket. That's what it's gonna look like. So it's pretty simple. It's just a piece of 4-inch 3/16 stock. And then we're going to be welding it along the sides here, up front. And we just got to find and mark out the hole measurement for the mounting bolt, of course. Same one. It's actually pretty much the same. We just need like 4 inches here. That one will be super easy. Just got to drill the hole in the right place and situate, getting it welded here. So that one will be really easy. The back one is, so say the mounting bracket's here, the hole, right, the original one. It's in like here, so we got to do a weird like angle piece, but that should be pretty easy too. So we're gonna knock out this first one, then that one, and then the rear. All right, so we just used a step bit, drilled that out and marked it up. We pretty much eyeballed the hole in all honesty because it doesn't matter a whole ton. We've got the height about here and kind of just went up to the center of those 2 marks. And it came out perfect, right where we want it. So we're gonna get out the welder. We're just gonna tack weld it in here just so it holds it in place. And then we're going to pull it outside of the car and weld it up fully. Now don't judge the weld too much. They are a Harbor Freight welder. I've done some slight upgrades to it. It does weld pretty decent if you can do it right. So we're gonna use that, get that one tack welded, and then start on the back. So we just got this one tacked on. Now we did cover it with tin foil, but it wasn't good enough. It caught on fire a little bit there. It won't be something you notice because the seat will probably sit farther forward. So that's tacked, so it'll at least stay. So now we're cutting out the rear one. It's 4 inches long, and then we'll be set there. We'll tack that one in place and then do the other one. So we've started on this one. This one is pretty easy, so we didn't show a whole ton of it. Basically, there we go. It's a 4-inch flat piece, super simple. We drilled a hole about, I don't know, 1/2 inch in. We just put it through the tin foil to try to preserve carpet again, because last time it didn't work so well. So we're gonna try that. We're just gonna put a tack weld there, then this one's done. Then it's just a matter of figuring out the back one, which is probably gonna be the hardest one, but we'll make it work. All right, so it was tacked on, prevented it, but it still got the carpet. It was pissed, so I ended up using a piece of aluminum metal I had laying around. Aluminum foil, I guess I should have known that doesn't hold up, but it's ugly, so that's tacked until I can pull it out and actually get some good welds on it. And then the back one, so here's what I was talking about. So it's the same deal, we just need a piece of flat stock. It's probably going to be about 5 inches long, it looks like. Haven't measured it yet. Pull that out, weld it on, then pull out the seat, weld it on, clean it up, paint those, and then onto the other side. Should be real easy. Towels on fire. Alright, so we just got all these welded up, all 3 of them. We're just toweling, stacking towels, welding gloves, and soaking them so that way they wouldn't work. Now, they're still hot, but got some pretty nice welds. We fill welded them all, filled all the old holes, and beads down the sides, same deal. Not the prettiest in the world. There's the gaps there, but they're definitely not going anywhere. They've got probably at least a total of like 3 inches on each one, and then plus the fill welds in the center. So they're glowing, you've got good penetration, we know that, so they'll be fine. So we're gonna let those cool off. We're probably gonna repaint them another time because we're trying to get done tonight. So we'll cool those off and throw it in, make sure it's all good. So there's the first one. You can lean it back even. How solid does that feel?
Really solid.
What's clicking?
Huh?
What's clicking?
It's this piece of aluminum.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just like, what is that? So, I mean, that worked out pretty well. You can see where we melted aluminum to the carpet. It's a feature. The front one seems pretty solid. I don't know if you can see the back one. Here's the back one. And it looks solid. It's way better of a seating position. It's about the same height, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's a lot more leg room.
Yeah.
Than the bench.
And the bolsters are much bigger, you know.
There's more reclining space and there's more leg room.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then we can add a little center console. Our Braden wants to do a subwoofer, so it's a way better setup already. All right, so it's like 11 o'clock at night now. Braden's over there messing around, kind of type deal.
Hey.
But we're just barely starting on the second one. We're not using power tools right now because I don't like to be a butt towards the neighbors, I guess. So it's gonna take a little bit longer to cut it out, but I think we'll get the rest of it done a lot faster because we kind of get what's going on here. So let me show you what's going on. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see, but we got it all measured up. Now we weren't as worried about that one as centered. Now it feels really centered and everything. It feels fine. But this one we went through a bit more extra time to make sure when you're in the seat you feel completely centered to the steering wheel, because you want the experience to be around the driver, right? Now we know this is no crazy driver's car, you know, right, Braden?
Not yet.
Not yet, exactly, not yet, but it will be, so that's why. But so we spent a lot of time making sure you feel centered. The pedals feel good, shifter, all of it. So we've got exactly where we want to be now. So we're just starting out. So far measurements look like they're going to be the same. So we're doing a 4-inch in the front. Now to be a bit beefier in the back with a bit more room, we're doing a 4.5, just for a little bit of extra material because we want it to be extra strong on this side. And then it was, I don't know if I said the actual length of the back one, but it'll probably be just a 6-inch on the back. We haven't checked yet because we don't want to fold the seat and risk moving everything out of the way. So right now we're going to finish those two real quick, and then we'll check on the back one. Okay, so it's about 11 o'clock at night. Braydens just went into his bathroom, but we got these two tacked in place. See, pretty simple. Tack there, and that one is tacked there. We found the way to do it from keeping the carpet catching on fire like that side. It's got this aluminum piece of sheet metal that we slid under it, and then we soaked this area with water and ran some wet rags around it. No issues at all. Except on this side we mucked up plastic a little bit there, but it's on the underside so you don't see it. Then it is the same back here as the other side. So we're just going to run a 6-inch piece. Goes from here to here. And that's going to be our thing for the bolting on the back. And then all of our solutions are pretty much solved by that. And then we'll pull it out. This time Braydens going to have a go around at welding him up. So we'll see how that goes. What? What did you say? He's talking crap. He's going to welder. He's talking crap over there. So we'll see the results. But yeah, so it's come along pretty good, but we should have this next one done real quick. I'll show you that, and then we'll pull it out, weld it up, throw it in, and yeah, it should be good. Yeah, so now Braydens gonna weld up these ones. We got these all figured out, pretty similar to the other side. So Brayden thinks he can do better, so I guess we'll see. Oh. Alright, so Braydens kind of cooling those down the last little bit, but these welds actually came out a lot better.
He's the better welder right now.
Right now. I've had some practice lately. Now, that's not a blowing hole, just for any of you people. That's just a hole in the rail that we decided not to fill. So, just in case you want to hate away, but they're on there, trust me. And you can see it's even starting to burn through a little bit on that side from the fill weld, so I'm pretty sure we're just dandy. Just got it mounted. And it is awesome. These turned out super well. I mean, you can't see it. I'll have to maybe get some pictures during the daylight. I'm sure we can get some to post. Put on the video. But it's such a huge improvement over these. It's better. It's more comfortable. It's got better bolstering. They fit better. Room for a subwoofer in the back. No useless center seat, so you can put maybe a little console there for drinks or something. And you know, it wasn't really that hard. It was more just tedious, like Brayden was saying. It was a long job. I mean, we've been working at it for.
We started at like 7 or 8.
We started at like 7 or 8, but we stopped and ate dinner and stuff like that. It's about midnight right now, but they came out super nice. I mean, it's solid. Everything feels really firm. We're gonna still take them back out at some point, and we're gonna kind of round off edges and repaint. That's nothing you guys really need to see, probably, but we're not doing that tonight because it's loud and we're ready to be done. So for now, that'll do though. I mean, they're mounted, they're solid, they're not budging at all. So that's super sweet. We're gonna go for a drive and see how they go, but man, we're pumped about it. All right, so we're out for our first drive here. I'm trying not to shine Brayden's eye since he's driving. Just need a racing steering wheel now. But so far we love them. I mean, for what it is and everything, these turned out awesome. I mean, I'm gonna turn off my flash here. But if we think about it, so they're out of 2000s Hyundai Tiburon. We don't remember which year exactly. We didn't check. We paid, what was it, 60 bucks?
60 bucks.
60 bucks for both seats. And we paid 10 bucks for the 3/16 steel. And then we just used the welder, and you know, that was it. Nothing crazy. So it's like a $70 seat project, and all of a sudden we've got these seats that completely change how the interior feels and stuff, and it's so much more comfortable. The driver's one has lumbar support too that you can change as well. So I mean, vast improvement. So we would fully recommend it. So, was it worth it?
It was so worth it. Would have paid even more money for it.
yeah. It came for what it was awesome. So we're pretty happy with it. We'll get some better pictures in the daylight, but for now we're done for tonight. So we'll catch you later. All right, guys. Hey, what's up? It's like the next day here after finishing up the seats. He's been driving it around and he loves it so far. Thinks it's awesome. It's been which is awesome. They really are great. I mean, better seating position. They're more comfortable, more adjustments, more room.
He grips around the corner so you don't just slide across the bench seat, like you do. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. We still got to finish up a few things with it, but for the most part, they're pretty great. He's got a few more things he wants to do with the truck pretty soon. We'll probably be lowering it, painting wheels, maybe exhaust, little things, nothing crazy for right now, until he can finish up some other stuff so he can put some more money into it probably. So I appreciate you guys watching. I know my last video I said I was going to work hard at posting videos, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to just kind of have a chill attitude towards it. So if I post another one in 6 months, it's in 6 months, whatever. So, but we've got a few things I can maybe film as long as I remember to do it and actually get to editing it, which is the hard part. Then I'll post those up. But if you guys have any comments, questions, ideas, whatever, post them down. Let me see them. I'd be love to hear them. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching Arsenal Garage, and y'all have a great day.